have a lot of people on my list that I don't know. That's very interesting.
Send to everybody. If you don't have chance to everybody, nobody come.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to invite Martin.
Yes,
He got
please.
on yesterday and said I couldn't, that he didn't get the invitation. And Boz, I'm just trying to figure out what. Okay, you sent the link to the list,
Mm-hmm.
so that's good. All right, then they've all got it, so I'm not going to worry about it. All the people. Okay, so everybody should have the invitation. So it's 5:30. We want to broadcast to the world. Who is going to share something today?
We are on broadcasting right now, Larry. Also, we start.
Oh, we're already live.
Yes.
Okay.
Why
Hello,
not?
the world. Hi, world.
Yeah.
We've already started.
Who's the world?
It's me and Svetlana. We're the world.
It's enough, Larry.
Broadcast.
But it'll be saved. It's going to be recorded. It'll be broadcasted to the whole world.
Who wants?
Yeah, I want to connect in and project up on the screen. And that is going to require this and that. And then we will project up on the screen. And if I have the camera, we can also project into the.
Okay. While you were doing that, I want to give a round-table presentation and a wonderful workshop and the offerings of this workbook. Whether it's last decade or this decade, it's still.
Oh, Nelson.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Hi, Nelson.
Hello, Nelson.
Good morning.
Together here. Welcome.
Hi. It's good to be here.
Okay, so
This
we
is
are
my
now
dog.
projected up on the screen.
This is my dog, Tony.
There we go.
Hi, Tony.
Yeah, I see your dog.
He participates in Skype conversations.
Google Plus.
That's good. So we're still getting our act together here, Nelson. We just got, Tatwa just finished a session, and we're still getting figured out what we're doing here. There we go.
Surprise.
And Larry, if you turn around your computer, we will see what happened in your screen.
Yes, I'm going to turn around the computer screen. I can turn the computer and still be able to see what everybody can see.
Uh-huh.
So now you'll be able to see the rest of the room as everybody leaves.
Not everybody. I see somebody.
Yes, this is Tatwa and Putrika working on the computer over there. Tatwa, the files you just offered are on the Dropbox. So, Putrika, you've already got access to that Dropbox. So this is our team here right now. Now, Nelson wanted to talk about the HDTI. And so where did Shankar go? Anybody see Shankar? He's supposed to be talking about the HDTI right now.
Hi, Shankar.
He's in a meeting?
Yep.
So I'll talk a little bit about top policy since this is a global broadcast. We had a conversation about the top policy and it's still in process. The notes I'm still working on, but we're looking at how we can support each other regionally relative to things and how to revise the competencies so that they include our community work into the global top competencies. So that was a conversation that we had earlier. Then, Tatwa, do you want to say a word about what you just did, the LDP piece? I can put on the screen the PowerPoint you just showed. Would you like that on the screen?
What is LDPP?
LDP is the Leadership Development Program that Tatwa has been working with, and ICA Nepal has been working with very, very successfully for the last 10 years. And so I'm just trying to call it up so I can get the file that he has been working on, and then I can put it on this screen. Just a second. Trying to do several things at the same time. It's interesting.
Bad idea.
Okay, this is Finder. This is Dropbox. This is Asia Pacific Meeting. This is Nepal Leadership. This is... Is that what I'm looking for? Tatwa? Tatwa, is that the file I'm looking for? Yeah. Okay, so... Yes. Go ahead, Nelson. Oh, nobody can hear you except me. That's part of the issue. Just a second. Let me take the speaker, make the speaker in the room so people can hear you actually talking right now. They can right now. I'm the only one in the room that can hear you.
Yes,
I was trying to figure out why everybody was not. Okay, talk now.
Okay, so I'm very interested in this leadership question, whether it's what Todd was doing or what the Shocker HDTI. And there is an organization here in Greensboro called the Center for Creative Leadership. And I have good access to that organization, and they are highly funded. Are you aware of them at all, Larry?
Yes, I work with several of their people in the UN program that I'm doing.
So we should try to coordinate insights.
Okay, can we hear anything now?
We hear
Hi, Mark.
you well.
Okay,
Can anybody hear me? Doodly, 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 doodly. Hi, Mark.
I hear you very, very well.
I'm not hearing anything in my headset either.
You hear me, Savannah? What about
Mark?
No,
now I can hear you. I can hear you in my headset, but I'm trying to make you heard in the room, and so far I'm not succeeding.
And take off your mic, like headsets from computer.
Hi, Mark.
Yes.
Hi, Mark.
I think that's what I have to do. I have to take off my headset from the computer. So let's.
Now we can't hear you talking at all. Now, which is good, but we can't hear you.
Yes, we didn't hear you, but change settings. Yes.
Yes, now we hear you.
Yes, now it's
You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
You must hear.
Well, now, but you can't hear us because we're not talking, but now we're talking.
Okay. Now I'm getting nothing. That's cute.
Okay. And change settings.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear you. And try.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
We can hear you fine.
Okay, that's cute. Mark, do you want to try to get on from your machine and see if we can get sound from your machine?
Yeah, it would be great. It's a good idea. And Mark will follow the link.
Because I got a beautiful picture, but I can't hear anything.
And now Mark try to follow this link.
Hello,
and
world.
Go to
this is how it works sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes you can hear and sometimes you can't. Mark, is that working over there at all?
Okay.
But the good news is that we at least have global connectivity to your building, which is Hey, that's
Okay, anyway, since you can hear me, I have worked with the CCL people, but not directly with CCL.
Uh-huh.
okay. So,
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
We hear you. And what about you? Do you hear
can
us?
you hear us?
Do you hear
Okay,
us?
Mark has got sound on his side now.
Great.
So
Okay,
we're
we see
hoping
you.
we can hook the speakers up to his so we can hear from him.
Larry, do you hear us?
I thought we were going to have that help from you, Larry.
I'll mute my mic.
Great.
Okay, now.
But
Do you hear us? Mark? No, we don't
Can-
hear you.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
now
we
we
can
got
hear you.
sound. We're gaining on this.
Uh-huh. Because
My
it's
dog said he was going to bed. He can't figure this out. Okay.
because it's a slow connection. Because
Okay,
it's
so,
connection.
Okay, can you hear us?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. We can now hear you. You can hear us.
That's a good sign. And we can see your magical banner. Tremendous.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Nelson, what was your question?
So here's the thing. Mike, hi, who's in the background? That must be Wayne.
yeah.
Is that Wayne?
No, this is Lauren.
Wayne's brother.
Oh,
Lauren.
Wayne's brother,
oh,
Lauren.
Lauren. Okay. Hi, Lauren. Hey,
Hi.
you know I'm coming to India on January the 6th.
You're coming where?
January
I'm coming
6th.
to India on January the 6th.
He will be in Nepal, so you have to miss India and hit Nepal to find Lauren.
No, but we'll stay in touch.
That's a
Yeah.
no, I'm not coming to Nepal.
No.
Okay, so did you, Nelson, did I put you on the Dropbox? Did you get a copy of the HDTI handout that we used today?
No, I haven't read it because I just woke up.
Oh, well, I understand that.
I got the file that you sent from that Shankar prepared, the initial draft.
Yes. So what we added to that on the last page was 3 additional module possibilities. One was a teacher training module. One was an environmental ecology module. And the third one, I don't remember what it was. Oh, advanced facilitation module. This is Nelson about the HDTI. Do you want to? Here comes Shankar.
Ram Ram Guruji.
Ram Ram. Hi Nelson. Yes, yes, we've been discussing about the HDTI today, and we did a very good planning in 2 teams actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and we expect your participation very strongly because just in coming 6 months we would be finalizing, designing the curriculum.
Okay.
So the whatever the work we have done over here, we will send you, and we'll appreciate your input in it.
Okay. So, and you know I'm coming to India.
Yeah, I just saw your email, and you are coming here in January, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I will be in. Mostly, I will be in Chicole, but I can come up your way or meet you, whatever. VJ is coordinating most of my schedule.
Yeah, I can come over there. You are coming from a far. Yeah.
A couple of kinds of input that I have. I saw your initial model, and Larry talked to me about the 3 other modules on ecology, teacher training, and advanced facilitation.
Yeah.
That's all very good. Do you guys have access to my expanded social process triangles? The ones that have
Yes, I have.
interior, exterior, and social on them?
Yes, I have. I have all of your booklets, and it's in that actually.
Right. And actually, I gave a lecture in 1999 at your center and I used the bigger set of social process triangles and focused it on leadership development. And with all due respect, that's still a good talk. And I have written the whole thing out.
Yeah, that's the talk I had recommended you to do with the Rotary, and you did maybe very similar with some additions to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, actually, everybody, if you can see right over my shoulder,
Yes.
there's
Yeah.
my triangles, and there's
Yes.
the Nepal flag.
Several times. Yeah. I know it, and I think I have it.
So the 2 pieces that I can contribute now is we should. Number one, whatever you have that Tatwa did, that we ought to look seriously at that. And then I'll look at your new modules. If people do not have access to the larger social process triangles, I'll be glad to share that information.
Okay.
And then I want us to try to figure out with Larry and others how to relate to this thing, a group called the Center for Creative Leadership. They have an office in Mumbai, and VJ has met with them here in Greensboro. It's an organization that Martin, do you know anything? Is that Martin on there?
Hello, yes, this is Martin.
Do you know anything about a group called the Center for Creative Leadership?
No, I have not met them. No.
Yes, I do. I know the name. I'm trying to remember.
Singapore.
I think I've come across somebody from them who recently came out to them in Brussels.
Singapore.
Yes, that's correct. They have an office in Singapore. They have an office in Brussels, and I know personally the head of the office in Brussels. And they have an office in Delhi. And their main office is in Greensboro, and they have a shitload of money. They have a lot of money. And they are trying to figure out how to relate to real people. Most of their work so far has been with very high-level government and industrial people, like 5-star generals and Fortune 500 company executives. But they would like to figure out how to relate to real people. And I think we could help them, especially if we had some ideas. If we had some ideas, and if we could compare and figure out what our real gifts are. And that's where people like Martin and Larry and Shankar and Shizuyo and Tatwa, if we can get our act together, it might be quite creative.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if Vijay knows them, we could meet them. Or when you come to India in January, we can meet them in Mumbai.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to get that organized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I know one of the guys in Singapore.
Hello, Martin. Hello, Shizuyo.
Hello. My computer crashed again, so I'm on my phone now.
the picture's very clear.
Good.
I'll tell you, the nice thing about doing meetings in India is they have the best signs in the world. Every meeting in India has a great sign.
I'm going to see if I can improve the quality a little bit. See if we can knock this out.
We need light on your face. It's very hard to see your face. Not that we really want to, but it's hard.
No sound. I put my sound on mute.
Okay.
If you want to take yours off, I mean, if you want to put yours on mute, I'll turn mine back on.
Okay, I could do that.
Hello.
We can still hear.
It's not going to work.
I tried to turn my sound on and turn Mark's off, but that didn't work.
We're okay.
So we lost, is Martin still there and Shizuyo? I just want to check in and say hi, and we see you, and it's good to see you.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
Yes, it's a little dark up here in the front of the room.
Yes, we can't see your face at all, but we can see the beautiful banner behind you.
Well, that's good. That's what's good.
But of a choice of two, Martin, we got the best deal.
So today we looked at the HDTI, we looked at the India report, and then the HDTI, and then we talked a little bit about the top policy, and then we, this afternoon, Tatwa shared a leadership program that he's been working with for the past 10 years, and that he thinks ICAs can connect with in Asia.
I saw some activity on the top survey. Patrika began to complete her response, although she hasn't completed it yet. So thank you for encouraging everybody to do that.
Yes, Patrika did it, did her intro to herself, and somebody else was filling it in. Anyway, I think I got somebody else's response by email. Oh, ICA India.
Oh, if you want to forward that to me, Larry, I can enter it manually.
I will. And then Wayne said he filled it in once and then decided he would do it later. Now he's doing it right now. He's
okay, great.
And Nepal, I think, already did it, so we don't have to worry about Nepal, and we've already done it, so I think everybody here is now either done or up to date.
Very good.
I feel really dark in this screen.
Well, I haven't looked at it yet.
Sucking up all the light.
All you have to do is turn around so you're facing the light above you or behind you. So if you're facing this way, no. Yeah, there you go.
How's that?
I can see you.
That feels a little lighter. Evelyn just turned the other camera around, so now you can see me through two cameras.
And also you can see Wayne. Hi. Oh, we can talk now.
Wayne's voice disappeared, so he's been very quiet for the last 2 days. Now he's finally talking.
Lucky people for do this. So you can see Hiroshi, because Shuzio is there. He missed Shuzio. I'm
So
here.
Hiroshi is with the project in Qatar and with ICA Japan. Is that right? Is that a true statement? Okay, good. Hiroshi's checking out whether my statement is correct. And HCDI. And this person next to me is known as Tatwa.
Hello.
Ram Ram Tatra.
The newly appointed chairman of ICA Nepal. He looks very much like the old appointed chairman of ICA Nepal. But there's been a couple of chairmen in between. So do you have any questions you would like to ask?
I would like to hear the short report on Tatwa's leadership development thing. And I'm also interested in what kind of timing you're thinking on the HDTI. Those are my two questions.
Say that again. You would like to hear about the leadership thing from Tatwa? And
the short form of Tatwa's report. I'll be glad to read online what is ever there. And whatever timing ideas you have about the HDTI.
Let me answer the second question first, and then I'll let Tatwa say something about the program. Also, the program that he went through is on the Dropbox as under Nepal, so the data is actually there, but he can talk a little about the program. We haven't talked about timing ideas about the HDTI, except that it's going to be in 2016. So we will probably have more conversation about that on Friday. Is it Friday? On Friday. But in terms of today's conversation, the only timing conversation we had was that ICA India intends to move on this during the next year. And that's as far as we got. Okay?
Great.
Now I'll turn it over to Tatwa to talk about.
Hi, Nelson.
Hello! Congratulations.
Yeah.
The other side, the light on the other side, however Larry was before, was better.
Move sideways, the light hits you there.
There, that's good.
That's better.
Yes. So today, I shared about the leadership development program after the lunch session. LDP, it was started from MSS Boston, and we have been in, we have the partner for MSS since 2005, and
what
using LDP all over Nepal. And recently, I think a few months back, I was in Boston and sharing our work in Nepal.
What is MSS? What's the long form of MSS?
Management Sciences for Health. Yeah, it is based in Boston. And it's quite big organization. I think having around more than 2,000 or 2,500 staff all over the world. And management, this LDP, they call it managers who lead approach. Actually, it was implemented in 10 countries at first, and Nepal was chosen as one of the countries. So in Nepal, I say Nepal was the main, was chosen as the national facilitator. And since then, for about 11 years, we have been working with MSS. Though the program was completed around 2008, but even after that, we had some program through MSS and through local USAID projects. So we have been using. So I like to share about this approach. Not only to share what we have done, but also to tell our friends all over the world that this could be the one of the major areas that we can focus in future, because MSS always prefers ICA to lead this program, because the manual is very much based on ICA approach, ICA training. So for
Tatma,
ICA facilitator, it is very easy
Tatma,
to use.
excuse
Yeah.
me, excuse me. The letters that you're saying are M for Mary, S for science, and H. Is it right? H for happy?
No, no, it's management sciences for health.
Right.
Health.
So it's MSH.
MSH. Yeah.
Okay, good.
H
I'm
for.
sorry. Yes, okay, good. Dhanyawad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm
So.
sorry.
Yeah. So we did some group exercise, but we did not have that much time. But I tried to cover every aspect of the LDP so that after this, I think anyone can follow easily. And we have all the manuals, all the reading materials, facilitated materials, everything. And right now also they are applying this approach in many countries, and they are looking for ICA facilitators. And personally, I am in very good touch with the MSS people. So that's why I try to link to local ICAs to MSS.
Do they use top methods?
Yeah, to use this method to work together.
Do they teach top facilitation?
They don't say top, but they use ORID and other methods. They use participatory methods. Some are very similar to ICA methods, but very similar to top.
Okay. We should try to do some research around the network and find out what, because a lot of top facilitators in the U.S. have worked with the health networks.
Yeah.
And it would be interesting to know whether there are top trained people building this curriculum. That's something Larry and your top network crew could look into.
Yes, that is. Yeah, actually, I can provide all the information and contact also.
What's her name? Sylvia.
Sylvia. Actually, Sylvia is very, I think, very much passionate about ICA, and she knows many people. And I also introduced some of our colleagues before.
Sylvia, what's her last name?
Brischendorf. Actually, she is a Dutch but living in US for many years. Brischendorf.
I'll give you the name in just a second. I have the name.
Yeah.
I'll look her up in the top database.
Yeah. So I think I was very much interested to connect ICAs in Africa. There are many countries that MSS is working, and this approach is one of the major components of MSS. And USAID is the major partner for MSS for many years. And actually, giving you a brief background, MSS was established by one American and one Japanese people together, long time ago. And it is mentioned that I think both are Japanese person. They were in Nepal and they felt some problem over there, health problem, and back home they started establishing this organization together. And so,
Okay.
so recently I met the CEO also last, I think in June. This June I met CEO of MSS, and
Okay. So
this is area we can work together with them.
so
I
is
also
it
share this to Sylvia and Barbara with the chief of the this LDP in MSS.
okay?
Okay.
Good.
All right. Okay.
Any other questions? Or answers?
Is Evelyn still around?
Is who?
Evelyn.
Evelyn, you mean my wife?
Yes, your wife.
She's been around, she plans to be around for a long time.
Hey,
Come over here, this is the
Can I have a short comment?
Hello.
Hi, Evelyn. Hey, I want to share just short. Evelyn, you're going to Chickley School. Is that correct?
I don't know. He told me we were going to another facility because the type of exercises we were going to do require the room to be quiet.
Oh, okay.
And he said 650 students on a campus, even if they are very disciplined, could interfere with a person's visualization.
That's true.
So
Okay, good.
he's looking for another facility. So I may go there, or we may go somewhere else. I don't know yet.
Okay, well, good. Anyway, I'm glad you're doing a good program with them. You know, I do monthly Skype calls with the science faculty.
Okay, good.
And it would be interesting for you to get the curriculum that I'm using and any way that your visualizations could help think about the January conversations on Skype would be helpful if possible. If not, then that's okay too. Everything is fine, but I'll send you those.
Say your question again. Anything that we could do to help your conversations with science?
Yeah, with the science faculty. See, we do conversations with 11th grade students in the science faculty.
Yes.
Because their English it requires English capacity, and they're the only students with English capacity.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is any way that what you do could be helpful, we might as well coordinate. And if not, I understand you have a program ongoing, or they may or may not be exactly compatible.
Have you ever done Gene Houston exercises?
Somewhat, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you basically know what we do is we try to stimulate the creativity of people in using visualization and other exercises to help them access more of themselves. So hopefully this could help them, but I have no idea. It will also depend on the translation into Marathi.
Right. What group of people are you working
It'll take
with?
longer to do the actual program because it's all in translation.
Archana and
Archana and VJ's wife.
Kalpana. But are you working with faculty or with students?
I'm working with faculty. There's 17 teachers.
Oh, okay, very good. Okay. They part of that.
I will do my best to help them make a choice if they so choose.
So I'll send you the curriculum that I'm using, the prompts that I'm using. I'll send you that.
Okay. I have someone who does know a bit about science here, Lauren Waybright, and he's from New York. Well,
I know
actually,
Lauren. Yeah, I know Lauren.
Yes, so he will be in the session with us on Saturday.
Okay. Maybe we should have a conversation between you and Lauren and I either another time or whatever, but
yes. Okay. That sounds good.
all right. I want to give Shizuyo a chance to say a few words.
Before
Yes.
before we leave, just be sure to send her that curriculum, and that'll really be useful to us.
And I will forward it to Lauren.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right. I have his email more than I have yours.
I'm sorry?
I have his email also.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Shizuyo, you want to say a few words?
Yeah, I'd like to know the Tatwa has a university who can do the community development, and also Philippines. You just talked with the joint fund recently. I'd like to know what did you talk? I knew a little bit, but I want to you share with other people. And any the schools and universities, we can expand our method or the future. What do you think about future policy?
Tatma has left, so I'm not sure who we can. Do you not really understand the question?
I don't have an answer to that question. You want to say the question again, Shizuyo?
Yeah, I asked you, Larry, you talked with me yesterday, but won't you share with the other people what you said about Philippines? Really fun.
Okay. What?
I'm inviting Lane to go on and say hi.
Okay, so the question, I'm sorry, Shizuyo, I'm now here and I'm listening. The question is what I think other people think about what?
The relationship with universities, or especially in the Philippines, you talked with Japan, what we can do with his university, and then, that's I would you share with other people what you talked to me. You talked with Japan in the Philippines.
I'm having trouble understanding you through the speakers. You're saying what I think everybody else thinks about the meeting that we're doing now?
No.
She's trying to ask about the university in the Philippines.
Oh, the university in the Philippines. Okay. I will know more about that on Monday or Tuesday. Eric Song is going there to do a program this weekend with the nursing college in Dumaguete that is a friend of Linda and Mylan Hamilton's. On his way back after that program, he's going to meet with Junifan in Manila, and he's going to talk with him in Manila about what he would like us to do with them in the future. So I will know more from Eric next week than I do right now. All that Junifan and I have done so far is had a couple of small emails, but Eric is going to sit down with him and find out what they're doing, what they're interested in doing, and then when he will either let me know that when he gets back, or else he will wait till I get home on Thursday and then tell me. But he and I are meeting next week, and then I'll know more about it. All I know right now is Junifan says he's interested and says he'd like to know if I can come next year to do some work with them in the Philippines.
Right.
Also, the university in Dumaguete said the same thing, and I said I'm glad to do it if I can figure out time.
Okay. I invited him to be an ICA member, so.
Yes, that's what Wayne told me that when I got here, and that's the way this all started. Was I found his name on the website because Martin had and the board had put his name on the website. So I sent an email saying, "Hi, who are you?" And then that's how this whole thing started.
Good.
The Philippine trip was a surprise because that came from Linda Hamilton's friend, and she asked if I could do a program this weekend, but since I'm in India, I couldn't do it. But Eric Song agreed that he could do it, so he's been working with them and is going to work with them Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday he meets, or either Sunday or Monday he's meeting with Junifan on the way back, and then that's the data that we have. Wayne is ready. You got to talk over here. This is the mic. Hi. Wayne is going to talk. This is fine.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, you
Hello.
can.
My voice has been restored about 15 minutes ago. Now that the program is over.
As soon as he heard Shizudio's voice, he was healed.
Oh boy. You also know we've worked with Junifan for 15 or 20 years in various year-long programs, including training, and recently and working with watersheds and some other major programs, and working with Philippines floods, the aid. But the most important thing I would say is that he and we think identically, even though we have different jobs. So that's why Shizio and I are favoring him to be an ICA associate membership, because he already is in fact, if not in legal terms. So here we have been so well pleased with everything going on, even though it is a huge volume of information and somewhat overwhelming. But we're entertained by everybody's unique style. And I have had exercises now to do a whole new octagon, triple octagon training centers for Sri Lanka, and reinventing the EEC to be a international learning center, and that's only a brainstorm right now, but
I
it's very practical, so it will be started very soon.
I'd like to
Okay.
ask HCDI. They have a fantastic training center in Pune. So I want in the future the HCDI also participate to ICA International Associate and doing training course in that training center. Is that possible or not?
We're going to have to talk sincerely with Shankar because he has to sponsor another Indian associate, and they were going to be present all week, but they have chosen to do urgent business themselves. So we'll see if this is the time or if later on is the right time.
No, I'm asking HCDI who want to be a ICA international group. So they are here. They are in India now. Have you ever chance to talk with them to be a training course and also be a member?
Yes, I've talked with them extensively in Bihar and on the way coming back. So they said they were going to apply right now. So we have to see if we are ready to receive them.
Do you want to invite them to send some people next week to the National Learning here?
They're both very busy starting Thursday or Friday and will be out of station. So I would invite them, but maybe they could not come.
Oh, just invite her shortly. Just see the face. Thomas. We can see the Thomas. Just say hello.
Thomas has been here twice.
Yes.
And Peter also, and then the sixth, six of our staff came for half an hour to do the street performance, which was excellent. I know that they can do much more, and they have done, and will continue to expand their ability. So if we get them to be an associate member, they will probably take it even much more seriously.
Anything else, Shizuyo?
Thank you.
Thank you.
How about Martin? You want to say anything, Martin? We have a few minutes left of our call.
Yes, thank you, Larry. I was going to ask, have you had any conversation about global conferencing? And if so, what's your conversation there?
We got the conversation. I didn't get the other two words. Global conferencing. Oh, global conference. We'll do that on Friday morning. We haven't had the conversation yet. My question that I was trying to ask you and Jonathan was relative to the relationship with IOC, because we have 3 people here from there in the GFM over the weekend. And I didn't want to make promises about our relationship in the conference next year without knowing what the situation is. Anyway, They were very excited and they were very connected and all that kind of stuff, so it's not a big deal. It was just, I didn't know who they were at the time I was asking the question.
Yeah, I think we're not in a position yet to make any promises about a partnership. conference next year, but I know Jonathan's working on preparing something for the General Assembly next week.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to talk on Friday morning about the conference and also about anything else that we're doing in terms of implementation.
I didn't hear that, Larry. What was the last part?
Say that again.
What did you say? You're talking Friday morning about the conference and what else?
Any other plans that we have for corporate implementation?
Okay. You mean with initiatives of change?
So we will meet tomorrow afternoon again for an hour. And like this, if Svetlana is available. And, and then we will skip Thursday. And then we will come back again on Friday afternoon at this time. So we'll do 2 more sessions.
Okay.
I will join the. I will join the Friday session, but I will not be available tomorrow.
Okay. We don't care if anybody's here. We just decide we're just talking to Svetlana. That's okay.
Even if you don't talk to her, just looking at her is a pleasure.
Exactly. Besides, we're recording the whole thing, so it's available on YouTube later for anyone who doesn't make it. So it's okay.
It's already being live streamed on YouTube to the whole world.
Yes, and if you go to ICA Facebook page, you will see this stream. Everybody have a chance to see it.
Yes, so I
sounds good.
You said online.
All right, so take care, everybody. We're going to go have dinner, and we will talk to you tomorrow if you're here, and if you're not here, we'll talk to ourselves.
Can you send?
Okay.
We will, yes.
And Larry, it's the same time for tomorrow, yes? Larry, it's the same time for tomorrow.
Okay, good.